Hey guys, I'm just a freak and it looks like the channel got to 800 subs and I don't know that is quite amazing, and I could I couldn't imagine that happening when I started this channel, and that wouldn't have been possible without you guys, without the support that I see every time when I'm posting a video. And for that I'm really thankful, and I hope that you will continue to stick with me through this journey. And I thought about making this video to actually thank you about about this achievement. This is your achievement, and I just wanted to say that I'll continue to do this. I'll continue to look for ways to improve the content on this channel, to improve the video, to improve the audio and so on. I invested in, I don't know, a new laptop recently, new editing software. I'm constantly trying to get new gear, and yeah, to mark this milestone I wanted to show you guys what I recently got. That, I don't know, I hope that it will improve my filming experience and the overall quality over time on the channel. So I don't know if you guys know, but I'm using for the moment, the stand that I'm using right now is practically a cheap microphone stand, something about $20 or less. It does his job, but it's pretty hard to set in place when I'm about to film something, and since it's pretty cheap I constantly have problems with it. So I end up in a situation, I know I had to shoot my last manga haul for the month of April, and I had to work on fixing the stand for 2 or 3 hours before I could even shoot. So I decided to get some a little bit more professional gear, and I did a lot of research, and this is what I got so far, and I'm probably gonna get some more in the future. So far I'll have to see how this can help me and so on. And I don't know, maybe some of you guys are also filming or are interested in starting filming and stuff like that, so maybe this will help you a bit. So yeah, first, as you can see, I have two super clamps from Manfrotto right here, and these are quite nice, quite sturdy. So all of this is from Manfrotto. Manfrotto is an Italian company that are making a lot of high quality stands for professional video, and I don't know if it's quite professional video, but a lot more professional that I am used to. And these super clamps are really nice because you could do practically a ton of things with them. You can hook them up to your table, and you can even use this adapter over here. Let me show you guys. Practically you could use this adapter if you need the clamp to be more sturdy, and if you want to get a 90-degree over here. So practically you could use this to set it on a table or something like that. Or you could even, I don't know, if you have a stand, if you have a strong microphone boom, you could attach this clamp to that. Just hold it in place with this and you're done. And to mount anything on it, you could use the usual stuff that it's used in camera gear, and studio gear is practically a spring off. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it correctly, but for stands, light stands, stuff like that, you normally use something like this. So you just have to pop it in, and it's locked until you hit this switch over here to set it loose. So think about it. I have this stand, I have this mounted into my table. I just put this in and it's locked. It's locked, it's easy to use. I want to take it out because I want to put it back, because I don't know, I don't have a studio, so probably I'm gonna use a desk or a table, a kitchen table or something like that to film. I just take it out and I put it elsewhere. And if I want to, as you can see right now, you have the possibility of movement. You can move this, so practically if you have a microphone on it, you can pass it around the table like this. But if you don't want to do that, you could use this to practically set it in place. And if you don't want to use that, you could use this 1/4 of an inch screw over here to mount something else. This is practically the stuff that's normally used for cameras and stuff like that. And these little beauties can hold up to 15 kilograms, so that's a lot of gear that can be clamped to anything in your house or in your gear. And it's quite a useful tool. I started to play with it and I'm quite happy. And I got two because they were selling a pack of two, and I plan to use one for my video and one for the lights or something like that. The next one, as I said, I had a really cheap microphone stand that I used to get this top-down angle. So I decided to improve that a little bit, and I got this single arm 3-section stand from Manfrotto. And again, this is quite a nice addition, I must say. So practically with this, you can get in any angle that you want, and it's really easy to fix, just like this. And now it won't move an inch. It can hold up, I think, 1.5 kilograms, but I think that you could use a little bit more. But anything for the gear that I'm using, this is quite enough. If you want something that holds 4 kilograms, they have an arm that has practically, is not a single arm like this one, it's a 2-armed section. Practically each one of these will have 2 steel bars in it. And yeah, it's really high quality, and I think that it will help me a lot. And again, this has the normal mounting point for mounting form for each stand in the world, and it also has this 1/4 of an inch screw in here, so practically you could mount it on spring mounts, or just screw something in here like a camera mount or stuff like that. And to go with this, I also got this camera mount. So practically this is one of their camera mount. I like how their tools are so modular. So if you don't want to use only this, but you want to use a camera mount, you just buy this little piece over here, and here you can mount a camera. They even have a spring-on mount that you could piece in here, but I wasn't needing that at the moment, so you just mount it and now it's locked. Tie this also here, and now it won't move an inch. And if you also want, you could also mount here another thing, like, I don't know, a stand for your microphone or a light or something like that. All of this is made of metal and hard plastics, so yeah, I think that this will keep me going for a long time for this investment. And for my phone, I got this little thing. It was quite cheap from Manfrotto. So this is practically a phone stand, but it has this locking mechanism. So if I want to mount my phone or tablet, I just have to pull, and when I block it, I just put this down. You can mount it either like this, in vertical or horizontally. And another cool thing that they have is that they have this camera mount on top. What does this mean? You could actually mount, when you are using your phone, you could actually mount a small LED light here, or you could mount, I don't know, a Rode small microphone. They have those small microphones that can be part of your phone mounts for video recording with better audio that your phone can provide. And yeah, it's quite nice. It also has this principle of locking everything in, and it's quite easy to get your phone out and stuff like that. And besides that, this form over here will help a lot with keeping the phone in its place. So once it is in and tight, it won't go away, it won't move a little bit during the filming. And yeah, so guys, I hope that this was helpful for you. I'm excited that I got all of these things, and I hope that they will help me do more videos, improve the quality a little bit, make this whole process easier and smoother, so I could deliver more quality content to you guys. Again, thanks a lot for watching, thanks a lot for staying with me until this milestone, and hopefully in the future, I hope that you like this little video. It's not manga related, but I'm using stuff like this to get my content about manga out, and I hope that it was useful for some of you guys. And let me know if you want to see more of the gear that I'm using, more of the gear that I'm getting, some hints. I'm not a professional or anything, but I don't know, with every video, every filming, I'm trying to learn more and more. So yeah, share with me your experience, teach me, and let me know if you want to find out anything about the stuff that I'm doing, because maybe it can also help you guys a little bit. Stick on the channel. Pretty soon I'm gonna put out my manga haul for the month of May, and that's gonna be a big one. And I also think that I have an anime haul and figure haul, so a lot of exciting things. So yeah, thanks again, and see you in my next video. Bye bye.